The business trip ended a day early. Haruki returned to his luxury apartment, expecting a quiet evening.
No one knows I am back. Maybe I shouldn't have sent that message.
The hallway was quiet. His apartment door stood at the end, ordinary and unremarkable.
Why is the bedroom door shut? Akane usually leaves it open during the day.
He turned the handle. The door swung open without a sound. Then his world tilted. In the bed, his bed were his fiancée and his younger brother, tangled together.
This isn't happening. This can't be real.
They stared back. No shame. No scrambling for clothes. Just annoyance.
Don't say anything. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you break.
The silence thickened, heavy with words none of them would speak. But the clock had already started ticking, one slow step at a time. Haruki moved deeper into the bedroom. The air thickened with unspoken accusations.
You are back early. Maybe if you were around more, I wouldn't have needed someone who actually pays attention.
Pays attention? I worked day and night to give her this life, this apartment, everything.
Takeru just shrugged, pulling the sheet higher as if to punctuate his indifference. Not a single word.
You think paying the bills makes you a good partner? You were never here, Haruki.
Never here. Yet my money built this room, this bed they're lying in.
Haruki turned his back. Each step away felt like pulling thread from a wound.
Running away won't fix this. Say something.
The hallway swallowed his footsteps. Beside the bed, Takeru finally exhaled, a sound more like boredom than regret. In the empty doorway, the silence stretched, leaving only the echo of his damning quiet. Haruki lowered himself onto the living room couch and called toward the bedroom, his tone leaving no room for argument.
Both of you. Living room. Now.
Akane and Takeru shuffled in, their earlier defiance faltering at the cold precision in his voice.
What? You want to negotiate now? You think you can buy your way out of this?
You have 24 hours to pack and leave. The apartment, the car, the accounts, they're all in my name. I am done.
He held up his phone, the smart home dashboard glowing, control at his fingertips. Akane's mouth fell open. For once, no sharp retort came.
Bro, you can't be serious.
I've never been more serious. 24 hours.
In the silence that followed, the wall clock ticked, each second a strike against their disbelief. 2 years earlier. The office lights burned late as Haruki chased a promotion, lines of code burning into his retinas.
If I can get that apartment, she'll finally be happy. We'll finally be a real family.
Meanwhile, Akane filmed another haul video. Her follower count stalled at a few thousand. No brand deals coming.
Just one viral clip. Then I won't need his money. Then I can finally live the life I deserve.
Takeru's band broke up after a shouting match over stolen riffs. He moved back home with nothing but a guitar and a sour attitude. Their parents called Haruki, their voices fragile with age. They asked him to take care of his younger brother.
Family comes first. Always. Even if it means carrying their weight on my back.
He proposed to Akane in their new apartment, a ring catching the evening light. She gasped, then smiled.
Yes. Finally, a place I can shoot real content. This is going to change everything.
Back then, he mistook sacrificed for love. The clock from that day started ticking toward this very moment. Twice a week, new packages arrived. Dresses, bags, gadgets, all charged to Haruki's account without a second thought.
He never checks the statements. As long as I look good for the camera, he won't complain.
Takeru spent his days on the couch, guitar across his lap, job applications untouched. The world owed him, he believed.
Music takes time. Haruki gets it. He's not going to kick me out over something as stupid as a job.
Even the car they drove was his. They borrowed it daily, never once offering to cover a tank of gas. From her window, the editor next door often saw him return late, shoulders heavy, eyes distant. One evening, she appeared at his door with a small container of salt, a quiet offering, no questions asked.
I noticed you were out. It's just salt, but It's nice to have a neighbor who doesn't slam doors.
A kind word. It's been so long since someone offered that without wanting something in return.
Those small exchanges became his only proof that not everyone took without giving. But he still couldn't see how much he was losing. The flash of memory receded. Haruki stood in the hallway, the ultimatum still hanging in the air.
He's bluffing. Haruki doesn't have the spine. He's always been a pushover.
Yeah, remember when I crashed his car? He just paid the repairs and told me to be careful.
Inside the living room, their voices carried, mocking and careless, assuming he couldn't hear.
They think this is a game. They think I'll fold like always.
We'll just wait him out. By tomorrow, he'll be apologizing for not giving us more time.
Or he'll buy us dinner to make up for it. Classic Haruki.
Haruki's hand tightened around his phone. The decision had already been made before he heard their laughter.
It's me. I need you to handle the sale. Yes, the apartment. As soon as possible.
The call ended. 14 seconds. 14 seconds to seal the fate of everyone inside. He walked out without looking back. The hotel lobby was empty, sterile, and exactly what he needed. He checked in under his company account. A single night's stay. Enough time to finish what he started. The hotel room was unremarkable. He set up his laptop and the smart home dashboard filled the screen.
The developer agreed to the sale. A slight discount, but the deal is done. It's no longer my apartment.
He drafted the agreement in minutes. No emotion, no second thoughts, just legal precision. Next, the accounts, credit cards, streaming services, the car insurance, all tied to his name.
One click, then another. Each one cutting off their lifeline. They won't notice until it's too late.
He didn't pause, not for a second. Dependence was being severed with every keystroke.
They think I'm bluffing. By tomorrow, there won't be a single thing left with my name on it.
The wall clock read 9 p.m. 13 hours remained, and every piece of their world was already falling apart. By 10 p.m., Akane's phone displayed a dull no-service notification. The internet was dead.
How am I supposed to post my evening routine without Wi-Fi? This is ruining my engagement.
Calm down. It's probably just a glitch. Haruki would never actually cut us off.
But the car keys wouldn't work. The remote lock blinked red, refusing her command.
The car too. He blocked it. That little, he's serious.
Takeru dialed Haruki's number. The line went dead after one ring. Blocked.
He blocked my number. How are we supposed to get around? We have nothing.
This is your fault. If you hadn't been so obvious, he wouldn't have snapped.
My fault? You are the one who complained about him never being here.
The apartment walls seemed to close in. For the first time, they tasted real panic. Haruki booked a moving crew for 8 a.m. sharp. He recorded the apartment state for legal backup.
Everything documented. No claim they can make. It's all airtight.
Meanwhile, the commotion next door didn't go unnoticed. Yuki glanced at the wall.
Something's wrong. It's too quiet over there. Then shouting, then nothing.
She peered through her window, her glasses fogging against the glass.
He always looked tired, but kind. The woman in the apartment never even said hello.
She remembered the salt, the small smile he'd given her that day. She felt a pang of pity.
I hope he's okay. He deserves better than whatever is going on over there.
She pulled back from the window, leaving the curtains slightly parted. Outside, the night grew still. But inside that hotel room, Haruki's plan was already in motion. The final documents arrived in his inbox just before midnight. Haruki signed them without a flicker of hesitation.
Ownership transferred. The apartment belongs to a developer now. They have no idea their names are already meaningless.
He opened the smart home dashboard and programmed the electronic lock. The movers would have access at 8 a.m. sharp.
One click, and their keys become useless. The door will open, but only for the crew, not for them.
He remotely deleted their intercom codes and canceled the mailbox. To the building, they no longer existed.
Within hours, their presence will be wiped clean. a memory they should have treated with care.
The new owner would inspect the property at 9 a.m., expecting emptiness. The timeline was seamless. He leaned back, watching the clock tick past midnight. 7 hours remained. The silence was absolute.
No guilt, no second thoughts. Just the quiet relief that the end is finally in sight.
On the apartment door, a sold sign hung in the dark. Inside, 2 people slept, still believing they were home. Morning light bled through the curtains. Akane jolted awake, stomach empty, phone dead.
Takeru, wake up. We can't even order food. Let's go out, now.
Their fingers jabbed at the front door keypad, but the light stayed red. The handle wouldn't budge.
He locked us in. That control freak actually locked us inside.
Frenzied, Takeru charged at the study door. Shoulder first, the lock didn't even rattle.
There's got to be cash in there. Documents, something we can use.
Akane's phone flickered with the last 3% battery. She aimed the camera at her tear-streaked face.
My fiancé abandoned us. We're trapped in our own home with nothing. Please, someone help.
The comments poured in. Drama queen. Karma hit hard. Where's your ring, princess? Not a single offer to help. The apartment became a cage. No way out, no one coming. They finally understood the clock was against them. Haruki barely slept. Every time he closed his eyes, the app blinked with their trapped movements. At dawn, he rose.
It's 7:30. The crew will be there soon. One last check to make sure the lock is ready for them.
A white moving truck rounded the corner, its engine a low hum against the quiet street. Haruki met them at the curb.
Apartment 4B. The door will unlock exactly at 8. Start with the living room and work fast. I'll be outside.
He slipped into the building's stairwell, a shadow against the wall. From there, he could hear every shout or plea. Across the narrow gap between windows, Yuki noticed him. She pulled back her curtain, seeing the tight set of his jaw.
He's been standing there for 10 minutes. Something is about to happen. Maybe a warm drink would help.
She eased her window open, the sound gentle. In her hand, a steaming cup of tea extended toward him.
You look like you need this. It's just tea. But whatever you are facing, you don't have to do it completely alone.
Haruki accepted the cup. No words, just a nod. On his phone screen, the clock read 7:59. The clock struck 8. Haruki's thumb pressed the unlock icon. The door clicked open. The movers poured in, boxes and tape in hand. The living room became a scene of efficient dismantling.
What is this? Who sent you? Answer me. This is our home.
Get out! All of you! This is our home! Haruki would never do this to us.
The lead mover held up a phone displaying the sale document and the new owner's possession order.
Sold? That's impossible. This has to be a fake document. You are scammers.
He sold it without saying a word. That's illegal. We have rights as tenants.
The movers worked methodically, unfazed. Their protests were just noise in the gears.
Stop! You can't do this. I am calling the police right now. I mean it.
But the dead phone in her hand offered no lifeline. The eviction had begun. Akane grabbed a mover's arm, her acrylic nails digging in. He shook her off without breaking rhythm.
Listen to me. I'll pay you double to stop. We just need a few more hours to find Haruki.
Enough talking. No one takes our stuff. Come on, try me.
Takeru lunged, but 2 movers caught him by the arms. His feet scrambled on the hardwood floor.
Let go of me. This is assault. I'll sue everyone. Haruki can't do this.
From the stairwell, Haruki watched through the crack of the door. His face betrayed nothing.
They still don't get it. This isn't about anger. It's about removing a tumor.
The living room emptied fast. Boxes stacked by the door, labeled and taped. Just another job for the crew.
He can't just erase us. This was our life, our home. He owes us at least an explanation.
The last box was taped shut. The apartment was almost bare. Only the echo of their protest remained. Haruki stepped out from the stairwell, his shoes echoing on the bare floorboards. Every sound was amplified in the near-empty space.
Haruki, thank God you are here. Explain this to them. Make them stop.
He looked at them not with anger, but with finality. The distance in his eyes was the answer they feared.
Bro, I messed up. I was stupid, I know. But kicking us out, you can't be serious. We're family.
It was a mistake, Haruki. A moment of weakness. We can work this out. Please, just let us stay.
The 24 hours are up. You had your chance to pack. You chose to laugh instead.
He stepped aside, motioning to the open door. The movers stood waiting in the hallway, the last boxes already gone.
Now leave. The apartment is sold. Your names are no longer on anything here.
Takeru's face fell. Akane's tears turned real. But Haruki had already turned his back. He walked away, each step heavy but certain. Behind him, only silence and the sound of the building closing in. The movers passed Haruki in the hallway, giving him a silent nod. Their work was done. Inside the empty apartment, Akane and Takeru stood frozen in the barren room. Their protests had died. The lead mover pointed toward the door, his voice low but firm. Time to go.
We have nowhere to go. You can't just push us out onto the street.
But the movers were already pulling the door shut. The cylinder turned with a smooth click. The electronic lock engaged, a soft sound louder than any of their shouts. They were locked out.
No, open this door. You can't leave us in this hallway. Somebody help.
The hallway fell silent, except for their ragged breaths. On the door, the sold sign hung like a verdict. Takeru slid down the wall, head in his hands. There was no one left to hear them. Haruki descended the stairwell, his footsteps fading. Behind him, only the hollow echo of a home they had lost. They stumbled down the stairs and out onto the street. The sight of their belongings piled on the sidewalk stopped them cold.
All our things. He actually threw everything out.
Designer dresses, shoes, Takeru's guitar case, stacked like discarded junk under the gray sky.
My guitar. If it's ruined, I'll kill him.
As if on cue, cold drops splattered on the cardboard. The rain began to fall, heavy and unforgiving.
No, no. My bags, they're leather. They'll be destroyed.
They scrambled, trying to cover the boxes with their bodies, but the rain soaked through everything. Across the street, Haruki stood under an awning. His face showed no emotion, just a calm that unsettled the crowd.
24 hours ago, I would have been the one shielding them. Not anymore.
He turned away, his silhouette fading into the rain. The light in the next door window burned steady, a beacon he now walked toward. Yuki opened her door before he could knock, as if she had been waiting by the window.
Come in. I saw everything from the window. You don't have to explain.
He stepped inside. The scent of simmering broth filled the small apartment, wrapping around him like a blanket.
Warmth. Something as simple as soup feels like an apology I never got.
Yuki placed 2 bowls on the table, steam curling upward. No questions, no pressure, just presence. They sat across from each other, the only sounds the clink of chopsticks and the rain against the glass.
I always hoped you'd see that you deserved better. I am glad you finally did.
I don't know what comes next, but for the first time in 2 years, I can breathe.
Yuki didn't answer with words, just a small, knowing nod. The rain outside began to soften. In that humble kitchen, surrounded by warm steam and quiet understanding, Haruki felt something he thought he'd lost forever: hope. As they finished their meal, Yuki gathered the bowls and finally spoke the thought she had held for years.
I always knew they didn't deserve you. The way they took and never gave back. I watched it from across the hall.
I knew it too, deep down, but they were family. I thought I couldn't turn my back.
Sometimes starting fresh is the bravest thing, and you deserve a life where you are not just a wallet.
Outside the window, 2 figures huddled over soaked cardboard, their shouts muffled by rain and glass. Haruki didn't turn. His focus remained on the woman across from him, on the quiet safety of her presence.
You are allowed to be happy, Haruki. It's not a crime to choose yourself.
Then I'll try. No more looking back. Only forward.
The rain outside softened to a drizzle. A single ray of afternoon light pierced the clouds, painting the kitchen gold, and in that small, warm space, the first page of a new chapter quietly turned.
Thank you, Yuki, for not looking away, and for the best ramen I've had in years.
My door is always open. Next time, I'll teach you to make it yourself.
He chuckled, a sound that surprised them both. Then he stood, the weight of the day finally settling. At the door, he paused. "I'll see you soon." Not a question, but a promise. The hallway was quiet. He walked not to his old apartment, but past it. Toward the stairwell, he stopped at the sold sign, his reflection faint on the door. No regret, only release.
It's just a room. The life I built there is over, but my life isn't.
He descended the stairs, each step lighter. Outside, the rain had stopped, leaving a fresh, clean scent. The sidewalk was empty, the boxes gone as if they were never there. Haruki turned toward the hotel, a faint smile on his lips. Behind him, the building stood silent, the sold sign a marker of an ending. But in his heart, a new beginning had already taken root. 1 month later, the dust had settled. Haruki found a modern studio across the city, modest but entirely his own.
No more freeloaders. Every corner of this place feels like a fresh start.
Yuki often stopped by. Their friendship deepened over cups of tea and shared silences.
You traded luxury for peace. I think you made the right call.
Across town, Akane scrolled through her dead influencer account. The followers had vanished, the brand deals gone.
All that content wasted. He had no right to take my platform too.
Takeru now wore a convenience store uniform, scanning items with hollow eyes. The guitar hadn't been touched in weeks.
At least the pay is consistent, but it feels like a coffin.
The scales had balanced. 2 lives built on taking had crumbled, while the one they exploited quietly flourished, and in a small kitchen, 2 bowls of ramen waited, steaming gently in the quiet of a new beginning. It was an unremarkable Saturday. Haruki and Yuki sat across from each other at a corner ramen shop, laughter easier than ever before.
I nearly lost myself trying to carry people who only weighed me down. Never again. Sometimes a fresh start is exactly what you need.
I agree. And I am glad you finally gave yourself permission to have one.
Her hand slid across the table, fingers intertwining with his. A simple promise.
This feels right. A quiet kind of happiness I never knew existed.
They finished their meal, the conversation flowing like a stream that had finally found its path. Outside the shop, the world continued its busy rhythm. But for a moment, time was theirs. Side by side, they walked into the afternoon light, no longer looking back, and in that simple walk, a new story began.